We're live, pal. Welcome to
Go for the Pin. Go for the Pin Wrestling Review Show.
With your boys, Mikey Q and
King V, aka Ember Moon Knight, aka Michelle McCool Running, aka Summer Ray Charles,
Mikey Q and King V.
King V, what's going on, homie?
Give your energy and feed that vibe into the world.
Mike, you still owe me a chopped cheese.
I mean,
Hey, Mike.
Go for the Pin.
pal. Welcome to Go for the Pin, episode 138 with your boys. First, I am Mikey Q, the Lexite Professor, and I am joined first by
King V, aka Mary Kate and Ashley Massaro.
RP Ashley Massaro. Okay. Yes. And we're also joined by
the homie DJ Knuckles, aka Mr. Thursday Night. We got a lot to talk about, ladies.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. First off, thank you to everybody that's watching or listening to us. We really appreciate you guys. I can never say that enough. So thank you.
Give him the Joe Kim.
Yeah. Yeah. We love Joe.
Yes.
What? Rick, John, what is happening? Do you think Roman Reigns is a legit good talent?
What in the devil?
What is happening? Oh man. Do you think Roman Reigns is a legit good talent? Yeah, I think he's amazing.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 And I really mean that. Yes. All right. So, let's get to Forbidden Door right off the bat. And again, thank you everybody that's joining us because we do have a lot to talk about. So let's get right to it. Jobber Slam 3, July 29th. Get your tickets right now, brownpapertickets.com. All right. Stay tuned because we have a show note for next week. So just stay tuned for that. Okay. So let's get up the Forbidden Door. Of course, we don't have that. To start off great. Let's just get into it. So the match we didn't predict. It was Tom Lawler, who we had fun with last week, defeating Serpentico. Now the reason this match now the reason that we didn't predict this match is because this match wasn't supposed to happen. All right, this match was supposed to be Adam Cole, baby, versus Tom Lawler. However, Adam Cole got sick. So, I guess Tony Khan still wanted to give Tom Lawler a match on television, on pay-per-view, so he got Serpentico. Didn't watch this match, so I don't even know. Sorry, it was on a pre-show. I didn't. Come on now, let's be honest. I didn't watch this match. Did anybody in this panel, did anybody on this panel watch that match? No. Okay. All right. So moving right along, as V would say.
Ray who? If y'all got that, y'all are really wrestling fans. Ray who?
Oh man. Let's keep going. All right. I didn't watch this either. The Mogul Embassy versus Chaos. I didn't watch it either. I don't think we predicted it either. But Mogul Embassy won. Okay. I did watch this match, and I think we predicted this. Athena versus Billy Starks.
Yes, we did predict that.
Yeah, we did.
Okay. Do you have your documentation, Knuckles?
I have the paper. Yes.
All right.
We're gonna all be walking around with documentation at this point.
Whoa. Okay. So right back to the match. Athena defeated Billy Starks in the first round match for the Women's Owen Cup. I can't. Be care to elaborate. No? Okay. All right, it's fine.
I mean, oh,
Oh boy.
Lord.
All right.
Burn it to the ground. Okay.
You meant burn it down like Seth Rollins,
Yeah.
right? Like that's
Right.
No, I
burn
said
it.
what I said the first time. Burn it to the ground.
Athena defeated Billy Starks. How do we do on this prediction?
Yeah, we picked Athena. Really? Honestly?
Yeah, of course
All right.
we did. Of course we
Yeah.
did.
Duh. Dummy.
All right.
Yeah.
Let me talk to you real quick. El Phantasmo versus Stu Grayson. Did not predict it. That wasn't supposed to happen. Okay. Can we just skip the pre-show? All right, let's get to the main show
Yes,
here.
please.
Because it makes no, once again, right?
Yes.
Sitting through a first Sunday ass pay-per-view.
All right. Let's keep going. Oh, wait, hold on. Will's in the building. Good to see Will.
Will, what's
What's going on?
happening, Will?
We're just talking about a little AEW real quick, Forbidden Door. All right, let's get to the main show. The show opened up with MJF versus Tanahashi for the AEW World Championship. I guess MJF thought was, if I can't be last, then I'll be first, and I'll get as far out of Canada as seemingly possible, as quickly as possible. MJF defeated Tanahashi. I don't think anybody thought MJF was losing the title here. Match was okay. It wasn't anything like I was blown away by. You know, it was all right. You know, MJF is coming off like a banger of a match with Bryan Danielson at you know, at that pay-per-view that they did with the the Iron Man match, and then a banger of a match with Adam Cole. So I mean, MJF is coming off some really big matches. This one wasn't quite up there with those. But nonetheless, and even Fatal 4-Way that he had at the last pay-per-view at what was it, Double or Nothing. So it was cool. MJF wins. I think we all got that one.
That is correct.
Hey Knuckles, did you get Bon G's picks? Is he also in this?
I didn't double back and get him, but I will.
Oh man. All right.
I will.
All right.
I will.
All right.
I definitely will. And according to what happens after this prediction episode, I will go back and get his results, and then I will figure out who is the actual predictions champion after it's all over. And I will post it on the page. Or I will tell one of you to give you the information, and you guys can post it.
You gotta give Knuckles all the information so he can just. All right, we'll work on that off air. All right. Okay. CM Punk was up next. This was interesting. CM Punk was booed out of the building. He got booed at Collision also. If I'm gonna be real with you guys, I thought Collision episode 2 was actually better than episode 1. I thought the second episode was actually better. Punk actually worked a lot longer in the second Collision episode. And CM Punk was eating up the fact that the fans were booing him. So I think that this is going to lead to a massive heel turn for CM Punk.
Yeah.
I see myself going in and out still. Hopefully the recording is fine. But yeah, so great. All right. CM Punk defeats Kojima. This was a solid match. And again, like I said, CM Punk playing up the heel stuff was great. What do you guys think of this?
If I could be frank.
Yes.
If I could be really Frankie Layman. Knowing that I was gonna sit here for the time it takes somebody to get a couple of centimeters dilated,
Oh man.
there's the one thing about this pay per view that I actually sat and watched.
I know what that
Mhm.
is.
And I was like, oh, okay. The rest of this pay per view, I truthfully, t- truth is, I didn't care truly about this pay per view.
Yeah.
It not because my lack of knowledge. It was just like okay, and then what? First I'm gonna stack my, and then what? Like, and then what?
And then what? And
Like,
then what? Anybody that got that, shout out to y'all.
I tried to
Is
care
this snowing?
about this pay
Yeah,
per
I'm
view as a
listening.
whole. Yeah, it is. Trying to care about this particular pay per view, I just couldn't bring myself to do it.
Oh, yeah.
V, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Is the reason why I'm just gonna give you my synopsis, and I'm gonna see if your perspective is the same as mine. Is the reason why you didn't care too much about this pay-per-view because some of the talent on this pay-per-view we were not going to see regularly, and that we kind of already knew the outcome of some of these matches, so the outcome of these matches really didn't matter into the big picture of where AEW was going? Is that why you had the nonchalant and lackluster opinion about the pay-per-view? Because that was me. I just wanted to know if you were thinking the same thing.
Yes and no. I said it before in the show. Like, Tony Khan, that whole DLC, and this is gonna go over your head, Mike, and it's fine. This whole Injustice DLC for Mortal Kombat, and you're trying to understand why you have Spawn in the Mortal Kombat game and
Right.
fucking uh, Terminator. You're confused by the content that you're receiving.
Mike, you do know what DLC is, right?
Downloadable content.
Downloadable characters.
Yeah, got it.
Okay.
But it is just that they're so wayward and out of the way that it's just like, how am I, yes, supposed to care the next week if I'm not going to be watching? I'm not getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning to watch New Japan Pro Wrestling, and that's no shade to them because there's a lot of talent that is there, but at the same time, it's just like I can't watch you at 8 o'clock one day and then have to wake up 3 o'clock in the morning to watch you the next day. And I'm sorry, but Vincent's not doing it. King V's not doing it. Any iteration of me is not doing it. Yeah. I'm not doing it. Sorry.
Yeah,
but yes, Knuckles, that is part of the reason why I just really didn't care.
Yeah, I think if excuse me, I think if AEW were to implant some of these characters into their programming more often, I think this pay-per-view would matter more. But seeing that we only see most of these people once a year, it's kind of okay. I get it.
So Will says it's just an interesting pay-per-view. It advances none of the programs except maybe BCC and the Elite. Yeah. So okay. To V's point, no, I don't watch New Japan, and it's no shade to them, but I don't have time. Like, and I'm not gonna wait up to 3 a.m, as V said, to watch New Japan. And actually, New Japan I think is on right now. But we have a show to do, right? So I just don't, and it's not live. It's also like they're playing stuff that happened like a month ago or 2 months ago, so it's not live. I enjoy, and I will say this, right? Spoiler alert about like how I felt about the show. I enjoyed the show. I thought it was a really solid wrestling show. If you just care about wrestling, then it was a very solid wrestling show.
Right.
And one of the matches is more than just a solid match. Like, one of the matches is match of the year quality, and we'll get there. But the rest of the show, I mean, it was just good. It was good stuff there. It was just a really good pay-per-view, in my opinion. A good wrestling pay-per-view. But nonetheless, CM Punk does defeat Kojima, moves on. No surprise there. Fatal 4-way action. I think we all got that right. That's why I'm just keep going. Fatal 4-way action. I think we got them all pretty much right except the main event, and I think we'll get there. I think Knuckles don't tell us yet. Orange Cassidy defeated Zack Sabre Jr., Shibata, and Garcia to retain the AEW International All Atlantic Midwest South 595 North European Championship.
You got to transfer to the B52.
Yeah, exactly. And you better have a transfer in your Metro card.
You better. You better.
Man. I don't even think yo, it's crazy. On a side note, you can
Don't
use
remind me how old I am.
You can use your debit and credit card on the buses and trains now. That is crazy to me. That is crazy.
On the turnstile?
Yes. Yeah, it's tap and go.
That's wonderful.
It is. It is. But I go back to tokens. But that's a whole nother story.
Jesus. Yeah.
All right. Orange Cassidy retains. Did anybody get this one wrong?
No.
Okay. Ray is in the building. I'm curious because Ray was actually at the BET Awards this past Sunday. So I think he missed the pay-per-view. But Ray, I'm curious to know if you went back and watched anything. All right. Let's keep going. We had
BET Awards is more interested in this paper.
They actually, and I hadn't liked the BET Awards in years. I actually thought this year was actually pretty solid. All right. We had hold on. Cold Hand Rose. Oh man. All right.
Not Cold Hand Raw.
Oh man. We had Jungle Boy versus Sonata.
There we go.
For the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship in a singles match. Sonata retained. No surprise there. I think we all got that right. The story of this match is Jack Perry turning on Hook and turning heel. V, you said here we go. Take it away, brother.
Okay, so I'm going to tell y'all this right now, and I'm going to keep it short and sweet. This is what I was waiting for. I do like Jungle Boy. I wonder how he's going to be portrayed now as Jungle Man.
Jungle Man is crazy. Jungle Man is crazy. Jungle Man is crazy. Oh man.
Ascended into adulthood.
Jungle Negro.
Not that one.
Not that one.
Yeah, not that one.
No, but I am interested to see what they're gonna do with Jungle Boy moving forward. I do like him, and I genuinely was shocked when I saw the heel turn. So I was like, okay, they're doing something different. Okay, great.
Wow.
Okay, this is not as the world turns. Okay, wow.
It's crazy. I'm gonna get the Bon G's comment in a second. I thought due to the camera work, hint, hint, wink, wink to the future. Those that know, only these two know. But anyway, I knew through due to the camera work, I could tell that something was gonna happen, and I was worried because I'm like, wait a minute, is Hook gonna turn on Jungle Boy? But I'm glad that it was the other way around. Yeah, I was worried. I'm like, oh man, no. But I think this was 100% the right decision. And we can even talk about Dynamite a little bit here as we go. Even Jungle Boy or Jungle Man or Jungle Guy, as Will says.
Jungle Guy.
Jungle Guys.
I like that he came out there and he's doing cut that garbage off. Y'all made me hate that song. Cut it off. Y'all ruined it for me. I think he's you ruined it.
You ruined it for all of us. You ruined it for us all.
Oh man, but yeah, like I thought that was cool. It remains to be seen if Jack is going to be a good heel, but I mean, I don't know. I think he's gonna have to really play up like the Hollywood side of him. You know, like
my dad is a whole actor.
Yeah,
Yes.
Or,
absolutely.
excuse me,
Yes.
was a whole actor.
right, or even like he said about Anna Jay, like, you know, and I have this hot girlfriend. Like he's gonna have to play up like that, you know, take of a heel type of, you know what I mean, like type of person. There's no way to really for him to get over, because I think it's gonna be hard to boo Jack Perry just because, and I know they started to boo him already, and they did start to boo him in that match, which it all made sense to, you know, for the turn, but we'll see. He's gonna have to. Well, he did say that's gonna be last time you hear that music, so he's gonna have to change that music. So, what happened, Knuckles?
I'm weary.
You're weary of Jack being a heel?
Absolutely.
Me too.
Look. Okay. I watching the pay-per-view and watching him turn, I was like, okay, this is what, like V said, this is what we were looking forward to. I had my hopes up because when he walked out, he started to walk to the right, and he was like, oh, no. Stopped and went to the heel side.
Yes.
And yes, ladies and gentlemen, just because they don't have the tunnels anymore, there is still a heel side and a face side to the entrance. So,
Yes.
So he walked to the heel side. I was like, okay. Here's where I'm a little bit, skeptical. His promo was generic, and yes, it was his same. Yes, it was his first promo as a heel, but it was generic to me. It was, how many times have we seen a wrestler say, "Oh yeah, I'm banging the hottest chick in the room," blah blah blah. MJF has said that hundreds of times.
It's easy. That's why it's easy.
Right? Yeah. I think he took the easy way out in this promo. Now, what I would like to see in the future, and what I think he's going to need help.
I agree.
Which is where I think if AEW wants to play this correctly, if they want to put real heat on Jack Perry, they will put him with Christian Cage and Luchasaurus.
I've heard that theory, and I agree with it. I think that would be. I know they were feuding
after the war they had and the collapsing casket and all of that, they had a feud for months. Yeah. Just think of the heat that Jack Perry would get if he sided with the people that he was fighting with for months.
Yeah,
he would have a mouthpiece in Christian Cage. Pause.
Yeah,
and he would be reunited with his tag team partner, except they would be heels. So yeah. I think that's where they're gonna have to go. If he can do it on his own, great. But to start out, I think he's gonna need somebody with him.
Now, Knuckles, my only thing is it looks like they're going in a different direction here with Luchasaurus and Christian. It looks like Luchasaurus is going to start getting upset that Christian is claiming to be the TNT champion when Luchasaurus is the one that beat Wardlow, not Christian. Yes. So I don't. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I thought about that as well. Now here's where we could have reversal of fortune. Here's where we could have where at first we had Luchasaurus and Christian feuding with a babyface Jack Perry. Now, what if we flipped the script and had a heel Jack Perry with Christian Cage and a face Luchasaurus as the TNT champion? And then we would have the Luchasaurus Jack Perry feud all over again, except the roles would be reversed. That's what I can see that happening. But the be all end all is at this point, Jack Perry needs help. Yeah, he's gonna need help with this heel character. And furthermore, I've never seen anybody run a 3.940 on national television as fast as Jack Perry did. Boy, he was running his ass off.
Security couldn't even keep up with him.
Listen,
was
the
yeah.
camera couldn't keep up with them. Well, that ain't saying. Yeah, all right.
All right. Ray says, I love Jungle Boy's heel turn, but I thought that he go. Wait, hold on. I hope that he goes for the Hollywood brat persona. Yes.
Yeah.
And then Ray says, that's exactly what I told Bonji and Will about the Hollywood image. I think he should play that up. Diet Miz is crazy. I was about to say, I think Jungle Boy should go back to Christian. Yeah, Diet Miz is crazy. Didn't they say that about MJF? Let's keep going here.
No, a less famous Miz.
That sounds okay. Tomato. But all right, I hear you. All right, let's keep going here.
Dollar General Miz.
Dollar General Miz is crazy. Wow.
Big Lots Miz.
Big lots. Shout to Big Lights. Big Lots. All right. All right. We had the Elite versus the BCC. The Elite was joined by Ishii and Eddie Kingston. And they beat the BCC. Joined with Takeshita and Umino. Not see. I don't know. Umino. Okay. All right. Thank you. Great 10-man. Great storytelling. The story of this match was Moxley and Kingston, of course. Eddie at one point took a super kick for Moxley, but then Moxley came back and gave him a cutter later on. So I guess he didn't care about the save. This was good. Elite won here. Knuckles. How do we doing this? I know V is like kind of over Forbidden Door, but we're getting through it. But how do we do on this?
The Elite won, and we all had the Elite. But I do want to make a quick 30-second comment.
Yes.
I am over it with Eddie Kingston. I could care less of him. I could care less of him. Wow. How his character to me is a clash. It's like a catch-22. How are you going to sit here and in your promos, you act like you don't care, but yet in your matches, you act like you care? Like, it's either one or the other. Like, obviously, you sat there and then you took a kick from the Young Bucks. You put yourself in the way so Moxley couldn't get hit.
Yeah.
5 minutes later, you get hit with a cutter by Moxley.
Yeah.
And then you still acted frustrated at the end of the match because you acted like you were conflicted. Nigga, why? I guess nigga don't care. Like, he don't care about you. Why are you sitting here acting like you gotta in your promos you have no heart, but then when you wrestle you have a heart? No, like what?
Well, of course he has a heart. Of course. We know that Eddie Kingston has a heart. We know that. You know why we know that? Because he saved Moxley from this.
Where's the kaboom? There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
So we know that Kingston has a heart. He saved Moxley from the earth-shattering kaboom. Okay. Oh man. All right.
Kaboom.
Will says bring back Marco Stunt and make him Jungle Boy Stunt double. I'm done. Will, he already had Stunt. His name. Oh my goodness gracious.
Wow. All right,
guys, man. But yeah, all right. We all got the okay.
Yes.
All right. On Dynamite, Renee had to get involved. In like stepping between Kingston and Moxley, which I thought was a good touch. It's nice. I know you're over it, Knuckles, but I thought that was cool. Look, obviously they announced Blood and Guts for Boston. I was thinking about making that drive, but it doesn't look like I'm gonna do it. But I've never been to a Blood and Guts match, so that would be cool. But yeah, they announced it for July something. I can't remember what the day is for it, but probably like 3 weeks or so. So we'll see what happens. This should be the end of this whole thing. But yeah, I still care about this. All right, let's keep going. We had Toni Storm defeating Willow Nightingale for the AEW Women's World Championship. I thought it was solid. I just never believed Willow was going to win. Unfortunately, we love Willow. Hi, Willow. Hey.
Hi,
But
Willow.
yeah, AEW did nothing to make us believe that Willow was actually gonna win this match, and she didn't need to win this match. She's already the New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong champion, so she didn't really need to win this match. I like that Willow took on all of them, like, you know, all of Outcasts, like, by herself, but it's just like, does she have no friends? Like, and this is my issue with the baby faces in AEW and sometimes in WWE as well, but specifically in AEW. Where was Sheeta and Riho and be some names here?
Sky Blue, who was
Sky
watching
Blue.
on a monitor in the back.
Right. Willow's fighting for her life, and you're watching in the back on a monitor. Like,
But we didn't get that because the Outcasts were thrown out of the match. That's
Yeah.
why we didn't get that.
I get it. Yeah.
I think if they had not gotten tossed out that match, then maybe we would have seen one of them. But you know,
Hold
Wait,
on. Well,
Vegeta's Big Bang Attack.
yeah, he did. He did. They made it.
Big Bang Attack. I'm going
All right.
on Crunchyroll after this show.
You what?
I'm
What?
going on Crunchyroll after this show. I'm revisiting Dragon Ball Z or Dragon
Okay.
Ball.
All right, guys. We have. Oh, we all got Tony, right? I'm sure.
Yes.
I'm sure we
Yeah.
got all of these. Okay. All right. A singles match for the IWGP United States Heavyweight Championship. Will Ospreay versus then champion Kenny Omega.
Yeah, that's all you
Wow.
can say. That is
Um,
all you can say.
I alluded to this earlier. Match of the year candidate, without a doubt. This was insane. They got 40 minutes to go out there and work.
And they should have.
Yeah. And I mean, this was crazy. You had all the high spots that you know the fans like. You had blood, you had brutality, you had outside interference, you had King kicking out of the one-wing cage. You had one.
And one.
And I will say this, and I said this on the night of the show. Was it believable? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. This was like one of those just insane, like PWG, New Japan, anyone. Just think about Super Indie, which is funny because MJF had a jacket that said New Japan is an indie, which
Indeed.
I know that got a lot of people upset, but I mean, all right. Yeah. Sorry, guys. But anyway,
feel, Mike?
I just say that again, Knuckles.
I said, how you feel, Mike?
I think I just said it now. All right. So, I forgot to mention in Jungle Boy's match, Red Shoes was the referee, which is always a nice touch.
And he got props. That was awesome.
Yeah, legendary Red Shoes. But anyway, so yeah, this was just amazing. High spots that you like, the kickouts that you grown to expect, the unpredictability of the match. It was just awesome. That's
Yes.
best I can put it. By far the best stuff on this show. And I'm not saying there wasn't other good things. We'll get to something else that was really good, but yeah, by far the best thing on this show. Congratulations to Will Ospreay, the new IWGP United States Heavyweight Champion. Is there anything that you guys want to add to that?
Yes.
Okay. Knuckles, please take it away.
I think they made a mistake involving Don Callis in this match. This was a standalone match. You didn't need no extra frills. You didn't need anything. You could have just let them go out there, have 40 minutes. Not saying that the extra added wasn't a good touch.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it wasn't needed. sometimes you don't have to. It's like okay. The only comparison I can think of is like if you go to a restaurant, you order a steak. If it's good steak, you don't need A1 sauce.
Steaks.
You don't need steak sauce. You don't need steak sauce.
Say it again for the people in the back.
You don't need steak sauce for a steak that's prepared correctly and it's good. Even though the steak sauce,
that's a small man.
Even though the steak sauce is an extra added touch for flavor, yes. But any real steak eater knows if it's cooked correctly, you don't need the sauce. That's what I think. Yes.
I agree with you 150%. Thank you.
Right. Yes, that's what I think with this. This match could have went without Don Callis, because let's be honest. I think the first one, because this is the second match. So I don't know if I didn't see the first one. I don't know if the first one went with or without Don Callis.
Okay.
But I'm not sure because I didn't see the first one. So I'm just going to go ahead and assume that the first one did not have the involvement of Don Callis. And if anybody on here that's watching knows if it did or did not, please comment. If I'm wrong, correct me. But like I said, this was a standalone match. You did not need Don Callis. You threw him in there, that's fine. But you did not need it. That was the only thing that I saw that was wrong with this match. And I swear for God, if Maeve Deltzer does not give this match 5 stars, and you had the mitigated gall to give 5 stars to a Luchasaurus Wardlow match, I am going to be like Liam Neeson. I will find you. I will kill you.
Okay. All right. Allegedly. Okay.
Allegedly. Respectfully.
Shout to JT Martinez for his home run. Won me some money. Anyway. All right. So this was just awesome. So,
random parlays.
yeah. All right. Will says Will Ospreay the Shawn Michaels callback was cool. Definitely. He took the Canadian flag, and I was like, "Oh no, this is '97 all over again."
Yeah.
I thought that was a good callback. Okay, I don't see why Don Callis had those security guards there. They added nothing to the match or suspensefulness, and no, Don wasn't involved in the first match. Okay, yeah, because remember, Don had the security because he said on Collision that Will would need some extra security coming into Canada because they don't know how to act, and he didn't want anything to happen to Will, before his match. So that's why they were there. It's just to add to the whole gimmick of the match. But yeah, I thought Don being there, like you said, it was just an add-on. It was great without him, but I think it needed to have him just because he is in that storyline with Kenny Omega. You want to have some type of storyline progression here.
Okay, but here's the thing. I completely understand your point, but here's the thing. This is where they missed me with this match. This is another point that they missed. You ejected Don Callis. Then he came back.
Yeah,
and you didn't eject him.
Dummy. Yeah. It was. That was just
dummy. Yeah. So it kind of like muted the point of the ejection in the first place.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I mean? So if you're gonna eject somebody, make sure they don't interject later. I agree. Yeah, you missed me with that. But either way, it was with match of the night. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, and I'm talking. This could be match of the year contender. Yeah, like that. That's how good this.
Oh, ain't no contender.
I think Bryan and MJF have an argument from their Iron Man match. I think they definitely have an argument. That's tough. I mean, they arguably had the greatest Iron Man match of all time. So I don't know. It's tough.
You have a good point. You make a good point.
I guess we'll see at the end of the year. All right, let's keep going here. Because that's crazy. We're only 6 months into the year. All right, let's keep going here. All right. Sting, Darby Allin, Naito versus the Suzuki guys of Jericho, Guevara, and Suzuki. This was the buffer match between the two main events, which is crazy.
He checked out.
But V?
I'm here.
Oh, okay, all right.
You already know he's having no dealings in this match.
Oh man, it was good. It just wasn't, it was filler kind of, and it's crazy that Sting and
Took a
Chris
540
matches.
to it.
Yeah, so it was. So what I believe was supposed to happen was Sting was supposed to actually move, but he didn't move, and he got caught pretty hard there. And then had to get right back up after he just got put to a table for the next spot. And Sammy had to play dead. Like, it was bad. But and Sammy almost killed Sting with the cutter. Do you remember that? Like the cutter from with Sting was landing. I was like, oh no, Seth Rollins, 2015. Oh no.
That man Sting got folded up like a trapper keeper, boy. I was like, yo, take it easy. Like,
yeah, like, oh man, it was funny. One of the fans in the front row was like, "Come on, he's almost." No, he said, "Come on, he's 60 years old. Take it easy on him." I thought that was cool. Nonetheless, oh wait. So did we all get the Will Ospreay match right?
Yes.
Wow, this is crazy. All right. The baby faces won here. Sting, Darby, and Naito. Did we get that right?
Yes.
All right. Well, we've made it to the main event. And this is where things get a little bit crazy. Hold on. Still can't believe that match went on in the position it did. Why wasn't it like third or the opener? Well, it wasn't going to be the opener because MJF wanted to open. I could see it going like third or something like that. But yeah, I think they needed something in between. Yeah. But then, and if they like, I don't know. I don't know where you would have put this other than that because the Fatal 4 was really good. You don't want to put it there. Maybe CM Punk, but I wouldn't even put CM Punk there because I don't know. That's tough. That is tough. That's tough. Let's get to the main event. Bryan Danielson versus Okada in a singles match, the dream match. Bryan went into this already banged up, but you couldn't tell. I want to point out the fact that I went crazy as an old school Bryan Danielson fan when Final Countdown played. I was like, oh my God, Tony cleared Final Countdown. I can't believe this. Like, I cannot, or licensed it. I cannot believe I'm hearing Final Countdown on AEW. And the fans got it. The fans knew. And that's another thing that was really like special to me just watching. And I think Bryan, it was even special for him because you saw him just smiling and like looking around like, wow, you guys remember. You know, like, yes, Bryan, of course we remember. You know, like when he was kicking people's heads in all the time. Like, you know, and they actually started that chant, which was nice to hear also on AEW television. You know the chant. Y'all know all of the old school Ring of Honor fans know the chant. That Bryan Danielson war chant, as we like to say. But Okada was great as always. It was a really technical match. This was really good. It was a really, really good main event match. Was it better than Ospreay and Omega? No. But if you ask Bryan even said, I didn't even want to go after Omega and Ospreay. He said it on the media scrum. He said, I didn't want to go after them. But Bryan won with a tap out. It kind of came out of nowhere. But see, some people who didn't like that, I actually like when a finish comes out of nowhere at times because it makes it more believable. It makes it like, oh, anything could finish a match at any time. I like that. I like it. It adds to the believability of it. And people are like, oh, well, Bryan's a heel and he won, and it kind of left the show down on a down note. No, those fans were going insane for Bryan when he came out there and once he won. You know, so I thought this was a fine decision to make. I think me and V might have been wrong on this, but I don't know. I'm gonna pass it to Knuckles on this.
Well, before I say anything, I want to I want to defer to V. V, did you have any? I know this was a very anticipated match. I wanted to know if you had any thoughts on it.
I clocked out of that.
Ooh, wow!
Yikes.
You clocked out of the Danielson match?
I don't care.
Wow.
Oh. Jeez.
Yeah,
Will
I
says they got
can-
running back at Wrestle Kingdom. I'm sorry.
I can admit that they're great performers, but I just couldn't
Wow.
find it. I looked for it. And I looked hard.
I look for it. Wow.
Looking
Oh,
for it
okay.
is crazy.
Yeah, looking for it is crazy. Looking for it and not finding it is even crazier.
It's gonna be even
But-
crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, oh man, you eventually hope to find it, you know? But
Right.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sometimes you don't.
I guess. I guess. Knuckles.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
It is.
I mean, okay, let me just give respect and flowers where they are due. And to steal a quote, let me be real Frankie Beverly and Mays. I give so many kudos to Bryan Danielson for finishing that match with a broken heart.
Yes.
And then the picture actually came out with the X-ray of his arm, and you could just see the bone just
Yikes.
broken.
Ouch.
Oh man.
Yeah, you can literally see it like broken. So for him to have, and that happened early in the match, people.
Mm.
So for him to, I think it happened in like, I think they said the first 8 to 10 minutes.
Yeah,
for him
because
to-
he said they still had another like 10 minutes to go. It might have been like
Right.
15. They said, because Brian said, yeah, we still had another 10 minutes to go. I'm like, yikes.
Right. So for him to go another 10 minutes after the fact, flowers to him.
Yeah, of course.
But it was,
We love Brian.
yeah, it was a great match. It was, I think whoever put that comment down that they needed to run it back at Wrestle Kingdom, I definitely.
Oh, that was
agree.
Will. Yes.
Okay, Will, you're absolutely right. They do need to run this back. I think they need to run it back, obviously, when Bryan Danielson is 100%. And then I think we would get a Ospreay Omega caliber match from those two as well, whenever that is to take place.
I think
But
it's different performers, though. I don't know if you're gonna get Will.
No, I
Ospreay
mean on the level, not like
'Cause
talent
Bryan-
wise. Like
Brian even said King taking that what was it? A Tiger Drive? What did he? It was a double.
yeah,
underhook?
Tiger Driver 91.
Yeah, I guess.
Is that
right
the year it came out, or is there,
I
are there
don't-
90
I don't-
other variations of the Tiger Driver? Or
Yeah.
There's a
well,
97
there was a
because
97.
that's more like a sit down, like a double underhook sit down powerbomb. Some of them kind of like early release power bombs. I guess
Mhm.
is the best way for me to describe it. I think.
Well,
That's
King
what
took it with his head. That's
Yeah,
the
he
point.
did.
Like, and Brian said, "Yeah, see, I'm not doing that." Like straight, like they said, "I'm not doing that." Like, he said, "I did a lot of stupid stuff when I was younger," and he's like, "And I'm not discrediting Kenny." That's what he makes sure he pointed. That he's like, "Oh, Aces and Ace was behind me." I'm not discrediting Kenny, but yeah, he's like, "I'm not doing that."
Aces and eights.
Anybody gets that obscure TNA reference there?
That was a very obscure TNA.
Meow, 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 meow.
Knuckles remembers. All right.
Yeah.
Will says, "How did that happen?" I honestly don't know what the spot was.
Wow.
All right. Yeah, I don't know what the spot was, but yeah, he got hurt. And that was Forbidden Door. Bryan Danielson. Oh, we didn't even We didn't even say who got that one right. But yeah, Bryan Danielson is the best wrestler in the world today, according to Ray. I would be hard pressed to disagree with you.
Yeah. I can't even
honestly.
Even go hold.
I guess after the Will Ospreay match, people can make an argument for Kenny and Ospreay, but I definitely think Bryan Danielson is the best professional wrestler in the world today.
Yeah,
Bonji says facts. Facts, Ray. So how do we do? And I guess we'll rate this. I don't think V's pretty high. Yeah.
I gave it a did not. I did not attempt to give a damn. That's what.
Wow.
That's what V got. He made it plain and simple. He didn't care, and I mean, honestly, with the exception of Ospreay and Omega and Danielson and Okada and Willow and Tony Storm, only because we love Willow. With the exception of those three and maybe the Orange Cassidy match.
That's a lot of matches you just named, though, Knuckles. I hear what you're saying.
Okay, it's four, out of
with the exception of 1, 2, 3, 5, 10. Out
of the 10 matches that I have on this paper, I just named 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm sorry, 5.
All right, so half the show. All right, got it. All right.
No, 4. It's 4. Ospreay, Cassidy, Tony Storm, and shut up. Anyway, the results.
Okay.
Do you think AEW should bring back the best in the beard?
No. No, I don't. No, I don't. Brian.
Oh, like DB?
No, he was doing. Remember, he had the whole the long.
Yeah, but he was Daniel Bryan though.
He was, yes, yeah.
Oh,
did y'all see the part in the match when Bryan said like he was seized? Yeah, so I was worried for a second. He got me for a second there. He got me for a second there, and then I realized he was working. But yeah, I thought that was a great spot. I thought it was good. I thought it was really good. Yeah. I have no issues with this match whatsoever. All right, V's getting tired. What do we? So whoa. Who got Bryan? Who what we looking at?
I went out at the moment. I really just went out on the limb because obviously, as you have been listening to these results, we all picked the same thing. And I literally just went. You know what? If y'all are gonna go Okada, I'm gonna go Danielson. I literally just did it, and
we have it here, folks.
This is probably the best. This is probably the best prediction results we have ever had.
Yeah,
because you two guys went 9-1, and usually in a prediction show, 9-1 will win you a championship belt.
Yes, I heard you. The championship. Yes. Yeah, I heard you.
But I went 10-0 because I picked Danielson.
Gotta give it up.
Now I am going to hold. I'm going to hold the title for now. I am going to go back and see what Bonji predicted. And if Bonji went 10-0, like I did, then we will have yet another vacated championship on the podcast.
Well,
but as of now, I will take the championship.
Your winner, and new prediction champion
again,
DJ Knuckles
again. But as King V would say, TBD. TBD.
Yeah, he would say that. All right. Really quick, what do you rate this Forbidden Door show? I'm giving it in there for. Okay, you're giving it a 2. I'm giving it in there for. I'll get up to 2 in a second. There, I'm giving it in there for. I thought it was just great wrestling all around there.
No, you know what? I'll change it. I'll give it in there for. Cassidy's match was good. Ospreay's match was good. Danielson's match was good. Willow, obviously,
Well,
obviously
that
I'm gonna,
pounce is insane. Her pounce is like probably one of the best pounces in the business. Like her pounce looks incredible.
Yeah.
Like I legitimately feel like the girl's gonna go out the like fall out the ring.
It threw me. It threw me back to what a lot of people think is the originator of the pounce. If you got that,
man.
if you got that,
yeah, I got it. Old
25,
school TNA fan here.
25 points for you.
Not 33 in the third. All right.
Nope.
All right.
Really going TNA here.
What was that be?
I said we're really going TNA here.
Yeah. Bonji should get the gold. Well, if Bonji won, he will get the gold, but we don't know Bonji.
Well, no, Bonji can't get the gold because he would have to go undefeated. And seeing that I also went undefeated, it would be a vacation. Ray, what are you doing? What are you? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Dummy. Yeah.
Oh man. All right. Collision was a 2 count for me. We talked about Collision also as we was doing Duke for Bendor.
2 count for me.
2 count. V. Okay. All right. 2 count. Let's get to Monday Night Raw. Knuckles, take it away, sir.
Monday
and if you
Night
guys
Raw,
didn't know, Knuckles was there.
I
He
was
took my
there.
line.
I got it. That's my line. No, that's my line. That's my line. That's my line. Yeah, we were in the building. Listen, I'm just going to be very, very honest. I live in a city to where,
sorry, V.
You know, wrestling, and as the monkeys in the truck are putting the putting the photos up. I live in a city where we do not get like big time reactions for wrestling. It's the surrounding areas that get all of the attention. So the fact, let me just give credit to the people of my city for selling out the building. And when I say selling out the building, I mean there was not a seat to be found in Market Arena on Monday.
It looked good.
There might have been, if I could give a roundabout guess, out of the 10,000 seat arena that it is, it might have been maybe 50 to 75 empty seats.
Yeah,
and
that's a sellout.
That's basically a sellout.
Yes, well, you're right. Not to backtrack, Takeshi knocked the shot out.
He really did.
Takeshi is good, man. He's really good. But yeah,
he's good. But so, having said that, I really appreciate the fact that my city really showed out. So that gives WWE the reason to come back. And Cody said at the end of the show that he'll do everything in his power. Oh, there's a picture of me and my son with Cody.
This is awesome, bro.
Yeah, man, that was a moment. Like my son was over the moon because of that right there. And it was funny because this picture was the last picture he took before he went back to the locker room. So
nice. It's awesome, bro.
Yeah, the fact that we were able to get that, he was happy about that, which also made me happy. So but yeah, he said he was gonna do everything he could to bring it back to Savannah. Hopefully maybe next time we can get SmackDown. So but all right, but anyway,
if Roman decides to work that night,
yes. But Raw overall, I'm not going to be Ray. First of all, this show did not get the experience. Is a 3 count for me.
Okay,
the show, I'll get to it. The show opened with Dominic and Rhea in the ring.
Yes.
And I'll be honest, it kind of sounded like they were piping boos in.
Really?
Kind of, a little bit.
Okay.
A little bit. But like the more a promo went on, it really sounded like the actual people. You get 9,900 people booing at the same time. Yeah. Dom couldn't get a promo through at all.
And then they started booing Rhea.
Yeah. Yes, which was a shock to me because I thought she was kind of more. I thought she would have been more over than that because.
Well, no, she is though. She's over. That's why she's getting
Well,
booed. She's over.
With us, I thought because a lot of people were cheering her even though she was a heel.
Yeah.
So, so obviously we knew where this was going. He cut the promo. He got booed out of the building. Cody Rhodes comes out. Cody Rhodes live in building got a massive reaction.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, these people in my section screaming. And I'm talking about from kids to adults. And, me, this being my first Raw, I was just like over the moon. I'm just like, I'm here for it. Like, I'm just, and my son is enjoying it, and I'm enjoying it. And the pyro went off, and my son almost crapped his pants. He didn't know, and I didn't think to remind him. So everybody goes, "Whoa!" and he goes, "Whoa!" And then they just go, "Dun, dun, 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 dun." And he's like, so I'm rambling. Let me go on.
No,
so Cody comes out, cuts the promo. Welcome to Monday Night Raw. On and on and on. Blah 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 blah. Dominic and Rhea tuck tail and run, which I thought would play into later in the show, but we'll get there.
Yeah.
I think after that we had. I don't really remember the order.
It's okay. You don't have to.
Yeah,
I don't really. You really remembered about.
Okay,
the show.
The stuff I really remember about the show.
Yeah. Wait, Reed Mitchell's coming.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's awesome, Knuckles. I'm taking my 8-year-old daughter for the first time to her first live wrestling show. Super excited as a fan of her father. Yeah, Mitchell, nice. You're gonna enjoy it. You're definitely gonna enjoy it. At some point in time, you're gonna have to take her to a live, like either Raw, SmackDown, or a pay-per-view, just so you can have like the full effect, like pyro and lights and everything else. And I was kind of upset because how they do like in between commercial breaks, they did the DX. Samantha did the DX thing, the DX cam where they came over all that, and they did the people's eyebrow, and like my son was like literally like I want to be on TV, Dad, and like he was just eyebrowing it up like
yeah.
And he didn't get on the screen, so he kind of was like upset. I was like, son, there's 9,900 people in here. Like, well, you're like really like you're shot and getting the screen. But anyway, yeah.
Well, yeah, Cody 33 and a third chance to get up the kill. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh man, we really. I gotta watch TNA or something. Like, we really TNA.
It really is. Honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, it really is. But just bullet points. Seth Rollins came out over with 10,000 people.
This is an actual picture.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, and let's double back to 2 weeks ago. These are that's not a zoomed in photo. That is a regular photo from where I was sitting. This is why I'm gonna go double back to what we talked about a couple of episodes ago. Like, what are the best seats to get? Get the seats in the middle. That is a middle seat right there.
Agreed.
That is a middle seat.
Yeah.
And so I was not far away at all. Like from where we were at, you kind of felt the heat when Seth Rollins. You kind of felt it.
Yeah.
So that's side note. So Seth Rollins comes out, he cuts the promo. He says, a better Finn Balor will never be as good as a better Seth Rollins. Finn Balor eventually comes out of the crowd. The attack on Seth Rollins. Nice touch here. What I thought. Finn Balor went to grab a chair to inflict more punishment on Seth, and Carmelo Hayes,
because he is him,
sitting in the front row. He is him.
He is
Carmelo Hayes sitting in the front row, intercepts the chair, which allows Seth to get the upper hand. Finn Balor tucks tail and runs. Almost knocks over Samantha. I almost had a fit. Like, I'm really
yes. Mitchell Clark, those are the best seats in the house. I don't know why I say your full name all the time. Mitchell, it's the those are the best seats in the house. Like,
Yes.
honestly, if you can get as close to the hard cam as possible, like
No,
not
we were
opposite
on the-
hard cam.
We were on the hard cam side.
Yeah, I know. I could tell. Yeah,
Yeah.
like you can get next to hard cam. That is the best seats. I know we just gave away our secrets here, but that's fine. That's what we do here on Go for the Pin.
Right.
If WWE comes to your city, those are the best seats to get. But yeah, sorry, Knuckles, continue.
But no, it's good. You know, you're good. Yeah, Finn Balor, Chuck Taylor run. We have that sets up Finn Balor and Carmelo Hayes later on that night. Another bullet point. Let me ask V.
Oh.
Because this kind of like struck my attention, and I paid more attention to it than I did anything else. Natalya. What are we doing, V? What are we doing? Because it seems like I don't know if it was I don't know if it was audible. I don't know if it was audible on TV, but like there was like a really light faint chant of like I don't even know whether I should say this as like a trigger to anybody. So trigger alert if it is, but there was like a faint chant of like depression sucks. So I guess they were trying to say like she's in like a depression like character story, whatever, because she doesn't know where she's going with the character, and she's like, so I found that awkward. I don't know if you could hear it on TV, but I heard it, and I was like,
yeah,
I was like,
I didn't.
whoa,
I didn't.
I was like,
hear
whoa,
that.
like wait a minute, like so I mean, but so I'm gonna throw that to you, V. Like, where do you think we're going? Because I have no clue. We're doing with Natalya, right?
Hopefully not where I think they're going. Because oof,
What is
you can
that?
easily the mental health thing. It's so easy.
Oh,
yeah. It is so easy to
wow.
get along. But I don't. Hopefully they're not doing that for Natalya. Unless they're doing this whole veteran doesn't have it anymore.
Yeah, I think that's more where they're going.
Which I would rather.
Yeah.
It be that, because baby, that'll be the day I stop watching wrestling. But I don't know. It could be that. I'm hoping it's that. I don't know what they're doing with Natalya otherwise.
Yeah, I just found it very like it was like when she was cutting the promo, it was like I don't want to say it was eerie, but it was kind of just like it was weird. There was like a weird vibe like came in in my section, because we were looking around like, what? Like,
yeah.
Because we usually see Natalya as the aggressive, energy, kick-ass type character, and this is like 180 degrees different. She's kind of like in a massive slump. So I don't know. I don't know. It just felt weird. That to me, it just felt kind of weird. But let me see. What else was there? We had her swan song. Who said that?
Yeah, that's Will.
Will said that. So Will, you think she's on her last legs? Like she's out, done.
Oh, I saw that previous comment before that one. Like,
oh yeah. Oh my
God.
I didn't see it. Darn it. Golly.
That's what it was.
Oh yeah, I saw that one too. Yeah, good job. Okay, moving on.
Yeah.
Left and right. The Women's Money in the Bank Summit. Yes, that's another picture. Again, that is a raw picture, not zoomed in. Becky
This is
Lynch,
awesome.
Bailey, Io Sky, Zelina Vega, and let me just say, Zelina Vega on TV does her absolutely no justice. She is a gorgeous young lady.
She is. I can definitely agree with that.
Yes. So they have the summit. As obviously you can see here, the promo ended with well, before that, Io Sky does a moonsault outside. Oh yeah, I took that one just for you, Mike.
Thank you.
Yeah,
And thank you,
yeah.
Trish. But
Yeah.
thank you, Knuckles. Thank you, Trish.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you,
And
Trish.
you could take it down.
What
Yeah.
kind of like how zoomed it? Like this isn't even. What kind of camera do you have? This is amazing. Like
I have a
you got an iPhone 25.
oh, first of all,
Like, what
first
is
of all,
this?
we don't believe in iPhone over here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we don't believe in iPhone over here. Yeah, no,
No.
no. That's I have a 2023, I believe. Yeah, I believe I have a 23. But yeah, we have that. Io Sky does a moonsault, clears out the competition. Becky Lynch, being the smart person, moves the ladder, climbs up it, grabs the briefcase, and that's the picture you saw right there. But yeah, that was nice. We teased Bailey and Io Sky again.
Hold on. Will says Night of Champions. Let me know that she's done. I mean, and if she is, long career for Natty anyway. I mean, you know, I can understand
But
that.
Natty's only been in like what 16 years?
That's a long time.
23?
though. Yeah.
In WWE, yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah.
Cause she started wrestling what 04?
But she started out with her husband and who was he? David Hart
But
Smith?
But this WWE, she's been working longer than that though. Natty's probably going on like 20 years, yo. Honestly, let me just double check.
She's
up
on
there.
20. She's up there. Might be a little over 20.
You think it's over 20?
A little bit over 20. If like
Let me
not
just check.
21, like 21, 22.
Yeah, no, V's on it. 23 years. Natty's been working. 23
Wow.
years.
In WWE?
Yep. No. Just in general.
Oh, overall.
Yeah, she had her debut in 2000, and Natty's 41 years old. So I mean,
oh wow,
I can understand this being the final run for Natty.
So Natty's 41.
Natty is 41 years old. She turned 41 on May 27th.
Oh, so I'm eligible. Okay, sorry. Wow, I didn't know.
Mitchell says I want to say since 2007. No, since 2000. Well, maybe 2007 since in the WWE.
Yeah,
but
WWE.
Yeah, she's been working since 2000. So
wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
What else was there? Dominic had a match against Akira Tozawa. Okay.
Yeah, it includes FCW. It includes her indie work. It includes all of that. So yeah.
Yeah, Japan.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
What else? Are there clue me in, Truck. Is there any other pictures that I sent you guys?
I think those are the only pictures. You sent us a couple of videos that we weren't able to get up in time in the truck.
Okay.
But yeah. Those are the only pictures that we have right now.
Okay. Let's see. I was disappointed LA Knight wasn't there, but I understand why, because they did the whole men's Money in the Bank on the SmackDown before.
Yeah.
So the promo Finn cut.
Yes.
Absolutely. The crowd actually clapped after that promo was done.
Nice.
That's probably one of the best promos he's ever cut in his career.
Nice.
Because that promo is giving me reasonable doubt that Seth Rollins would win that Money in the Bank.
Well, we got to get to that next, actually. So as soon as you finish up Raw, we're gonna predict Money in the Bank, and then we're getting out of here.
Yeah. Raw overall.
Yeah.
Raw overall, I will give a near fall. Oh, Cody Rhodes fought Damian Priest in the main event.
In the main event, yes.
Yes, in the main event, he fought Damian Priest. Very good match, very good back and forth.
I agree.
Cody kicks out of the South of Heaven, which annoys the hell out of Rhea Ripley and Dom Mysterio at the end. Sets Cody up for the Razor's Edge. Cody counters, runs Damian into Dom. Dom falls. Crossroads. Cody cutter into Crossroads. End of the match. Overall, I give the show a near fall. The experience was definitely a 3 count. Definitely. I would very much encourage you guys, if it comes anywhere near your city, go. It's so worth it. And
it's the WWE experience, you know.
Yes. If you have children, take them to. My son had a blast. It was, and I'll just say this on a side note. We were walking back to the car, and he's like, Dad, I'll never forget this ever. And I was just like,
nice. Yeah.
Like, I just sat there and just nodded. Like, I know, son, I had fun too. But on the inside, I'm bubbling over. Just like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's so worth it. Go to a live like Raw or SmackDown. House shows are good, but it pales in comparison.
House shows are good if you've been to a Raw or SmackDown already. Like house shows are fun if you just kind of like wrestling's in your city and you want something to do that's fun, you know.
Right.
House shows, because the talent get to have more fun. It's not as serious. It's not as like, all right, we got to break for commercial now. Like, you know, so house shows are a little bit more free, but the TV tapings are definitely the way to go if you've never been to a WWE show.
Yeah. One more thing. Yes. Sami Zayn fought Gunther.
Yes.
Which means I actually got to hear Samantha Irvin.
Yeah, you heard the Ludwig Kaiser.
Yeah. Kaiser. And that Gunther is strong. That Gunther is strong. And speaking of strong,
ask our boy Steve Pena what Gunther did to him overseas.
Listen, those chops are real.
We know.
Like, woo, real. I'm talking about, yeah. Man, they had a good match too. But Kevin Owens and Matt Riddle coming in.
Bro. I give Raw a 2 count from watching it on television, but I can understand your near fall. V. All right. 2 count for V. Hold on. Will says pay-per-views are great experiences too. Yes. If you can go to a pay-per-view, depending on which pay-per-view you go to. Like, I still want to go to the Rumble. I've never been to a Rumble. That is definitely on my bucket list. Hopefully soon. But yes, I think I've been every other. Have I gone to Survivor Series? I can't remember. I feel like I have.
I don't know. It's you be talking about if you go or not.
Say it again.
You're like, did I go to Survivor Series? I don't know. You be talking about. Did you go or did you not?
Bro, I've been to like so many. I really can't remember. I know I've been to SummerSlam. I just can't remember about Survivor Series. All right. Money in the Bank. Let's try to get this quick.
Survivor Series.
All right.
Yeah, you have.
I have. Barclays?
Because it was the one.
Maybe Barclays.
Yeah, because that was the one that I was supposed to go.
Barclays. Okay. So I have been to Survivor Series. Okay. So Royal Rumble would complete that big 4, I guess you can say, for me. But WrestleMania in Philly next year, we'll be there. Go for the pin. Make sure you guys are there. All right. Will says, I went to Rumble in Philly when Ronda Rousey debuted, and that place was electric. I could imagine. You could tell on television. You can hear it on TV. All right. Funny, they actually sneaked into New York because they couldn't actually fly her into Philly because they was trying to keep it a secret. So they flew her into New York and then drove her from New York to Philly and snuck her into the building. They did a whole like WWE 24 special on that. All right, let's get to Money in the Bank. Money in the Bank goes down Saturday from the O2 in London. Start time is 3 p.m. Eastern time. So yeah, I will not be watching live. I will go back and watch, of course. But yeah, I will not be home for that. Nope. Will not be home. Not 3:00 on a Saturday. Not I. All right. All right.
Not I.
Not I. All right.
It's crazy.
Let's get to it. All right. So, in no particular order, of course, we have you guys can hear me? I'm good. Sounds good. All right. We have Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler defending the women's tag team. That's why I'm doing this first to get it out of the way. Defending the women's tag team championship, the undisputed tag team championship, because they won the NXT titles as well. Yeah, tag team match. I mean, I think this is obvious. Ronda and Shayna retain here, even though Liv's first match back here. But yeah, I'm going with the champions to retain.
I'm going with Shayna Baszler to retain.
All right, Knuckles.
She is the women's tag team champion.
What is this, Bryan Danielson and Kane all over again? I'm the tag team champions. I'm the tag team champions.
I see what you did there.
I'll send my predictions to Knuckles on Instagram. There you go, Von G. All right.
There it is. Yeah, I've got Ronda and Shayna as well. I've got Ronda and Shayna.
All right. Let's keep going here. We have for the Intercontinental Championship, we have Gunther versus Matt Riddle.
This is interesting.
Is it?
Yes.
I think it's obvious, but okay. It's interesting.
I also think it's obvious. Gunther Vandross shouldn't be losing, especially not to Matt Riddle.
Gunther Vandross is crazy.
So I'm gonna go with Gunther.
Oh man.
Because that's never too much.
Bing, 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 bing.
Of course, Will, you can get in this prediction wave. Of course.
Yeah,
of course. Anybody is able
to
join in no prediction, unless you're Ronda Rousey. No trans folks over here. So
wow. Hi. Ronda told me that she apologized. She said she did a special tribute. All right. All right. So let's keep going here. But you can write it here. Well, you can write it here, or you can send it to Knuckles personally. But yeah, if you can write it in the comments of your predictions. The only thing is you do have to give a prediction for every match if you're gonna be eligible for the prediction. Every match that we have available to us. All right. Let's Knuckles, pull it together. I need you to write things down.
I did not see that coming. All right. Yeah. Go for the pin. Yeah. 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 All right. Wait a minute.
All right. We go. Okay. So we got Gunther here. All right.
Yeah, I got
Knuckles. You said this is interesting.
This is interesting. I've got Gunther winning, but I would not be surprised if we don't see a returning Randall Keith Orton helping.
I would love that. I would love that.
I would not be surprised. It's up in the air whether or not they want to pull the trigger, because they said rumor and innuendo, Fightful Select and What Culture said he's ready to come back. Now, whether or not they do it at Money in the Bank or whether they save it for SummerSlam, we don't know. But the word on the street is he's ready to come back. So that's why I said it might be interesting.
I have my doubts that Randy's actually going to come back. It's crazy, but I don't know. But I wish
my doubts too.
Yeah, I hope I'm wrong. I really do. I really hope I'm
wrong.
Well,
I'm gonna send you guys off here. I'm gonna send what I saw.
Okay.
I'm gonna send you guys what I saw. So.
All right, let's keep going. Let's get to this one of the Money in the Bank matches here. My
All right, now how are we gonna play this? Are we gonna play winner who we want to win in Dark Horse, or are we just gonna go one flat out winner?
Let's do how we usually.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're doing Dark Horse. Everything else?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I just thought that was for the Rumble. I wasn't sure if that was for Money in the Bank or not. All right, so we could do it that way. That's fine.
So let's do the women's one first.
Okay.
Because I have thoughts on the men's one. So let's do the women's Money in the Bank first here. So we have Zelina Vega versus Becky Lynch versus Zoe Stark versus Bayley versus Io Sky versus Trish Stratus.
Oh, we know who you want to win, right?
Yeah, we know.
No, because this literally could go two ways. I think
Really?
it's down to two people, right? And those two people, I think, is between Zelina and Trish Stratus. Now, Io Sky legitimate pick too. That's why it's tough because I think that they could go Io Sky as well because to set up Io Sky and Asuka, which we've been teased, like. So that's where it gets a little tricky for me. Io Sky puts the whole monkey wrench into this thing. I think the Avi or the safe bet is that Becky, Trish, and Zoe will take each other out. That like I've heard rumors of people thinking Trish Stratus is gonna win the Money in the Bank. It's not so far-fetched. However, I do believe that Becky won't allow that to happen. And yeah, I don't know. I this one is tough for me. I am gonna go. My official winner is the guy. My dark horse winner, Trish Stratus.
Okay, so are we just doing winner in Dark Horse, or are we doing winner hopeful Dark Horse?
Nah, because the reason we do that for the Rumble is because it's like 30 people.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay,
I would just stick to winner and a dark horse.
Okay, that's fine with me. All right, V, have at it.
So my winner is going to be Io Sky.
Ah, okay. 2 for Io here.
And
Yeah,
my dark horse is going to be Zelina.
I like that. I like it. I like
because
it.
when you really break it down by each woman in the match, they all essentially have a storyline in a way.
Yeah.
Right now, Zelina's not doing anything with other women right now.
Yeah.
I think her being a Money in the Bank winner would one, it would be a shock, and two, if anybody could pull off a shock win, I think it could be Zelina.
Yeah.
Also, at the same time, the streets are also saying that this particular winner will probably be unsuccessful.
I heard that too. I heard that as well.
So
I think it was
that could
because
be
of the Raw video package.
I think that's another reason why it could be Zelina. If they pull the trigger.
That would suck.
But
yeah,
that would suck.
I would
hate that for her.
Right.
But
I think Zelina didn't like that either. I think she's outside.
She's outside. You talking about me?
Yeah.
We coming for you.
I think that could be one of the things. But I'm fighting for it. I think that could be one of the things, but I really want that Io Asuka match
Yeah,
and I
but that doesn't need the
personally
briefcase.
don't think it. I was actually getting to that. I
Sorry.
don't think. No, you're fine.
Good job, Mike.
I don't
God,
think.
cutting in. Good
I
job,
don't
Mike.
think that needed a briefcase, but if it's gonna give us a title match, I'd be okay with it involving the briefcase. So
Mm.
Io is my official pick, but my dark horse is Zelina.
Mitchell said, I believe it's going to be an unsuccessful cash in. Yeah, they really kind of played that up on Raw this past week that every woman that's cashed in has been successful. They made sure they made the point to add that into the video package. 100% success rate. It's crazy. So yeah, I could see them being unsuccessful.
We've had 2 unsuccessful in the men's side, correct?
More than that at that
point. Oh, 3? Baron Corbin.
I believe it is 3.
Baron Corbin, Theory, John Cena.
Damian Sandow. Yeah, no, you're right. Cena technically was unsuccessful. Damian Sandow as well.
Yeah, Damian Sandow. There's another one. Corbin, Theory, Cena, Sandow. Maybe it's 4.
Maybe it is 4. I love that they mentioned that there was 3 people that successfully cashed in twice, and they only named 2 people. We know who the third person is, but WWE seems to want to forget he exists, even though he's just right on the other channel. But that's neither here nor there. So yeah, there was 2 successful cash-ins. I mean, excuse me, there was 2 times successful cash-ins. The Rated R Superstar. And they said someone who's the other person? In the Miz. But I'm like, guys, are you missing?
Yeah,
Punk?
the Rated R is the Rated R Superstar, the Miz, and Wrestler Redacted.
Yeah, Wrestler Redacted. Wait, Strowman was unsuccessful as well?
Was it?
Oh, Cena, Corbin, Strowman. Yeah, I guess Strowman as well.
Yeah.
No, I missed that.
Yeah, I missed that one too.
Because I probably paid that dust. That's probably why.
So Cena, Corbin, Strowman, Sandow, Theory.
There's another.
I give up. All right. Anyway, it's fine. We don't need to. It's fine.
Okay.
Knuckles.
Io Sky is a really, really.
Because let's take a look at who's in the match. We have Io. We have Bailey.
Yeah, there's 2 I've already eliminated.
Trish,
actually 3.
Zoe.
Zelina.
Oh God. Zelina. And who's the 6th person? I just skipped.
Becky.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So there's 3 out of these 6 that I've already eliminated that are not winning. That's Becky, Bailey, Zoe. Those are the 3 that I've got there. I do not think are winning.
Will is correct. Yeah, he announced his cash in and lost to Roman. Yes. All right, now it's all coming back. Ray says, I strongly believe Trish will win. You're not the only one. There's a lot of people that think Trish is going to win this thing. But yeah, go ahead.
Now,
especially if they're gonna cash in and lose. I'm sorry, Knuckles, but if they're gonna cash in and lose, let's be honest there. Everybody's gonna hate if Zelina would be the one to cash in and lose, right? They wouldn't like it if Io cashed in and lost either.
Yeah.
Who can you have win this to cash in and lose that it doesn't hurt them?
Yeah.
Right. So I mean, I don't know, and I just think Money in the Bank works better with a heel anyway than it does a babyface.
And
and
I'm so with that being said, that is a excellent point, Mike. With that being said, I'm gonna make my winner Trish because I don't. I mean, you just said who could they put as a Money in the Bank winner and it not hurt them that they lose? The only person in that match is Trish. Like you said,
really
So if
difficult.
Zelina cashed in and lost, it would suck ass.
That would,
If
yeah,
Io,
I
if
hate
that,
that.
would absolutely ruin Zelina Vega. If Io did it, it wouldn't ruin Io, but it would completely like dismantle the run and the little things she has going on. So like I said, Becky doesn't need to win it. Bailey doesn't need to win it. Zoe Stark doesn't need to win it. So the only other logical person is Trish. So that's why I'm going with that. And my dark horse is going to be Zelina.
I like it. All right. Okay. Very interesting thoughts here. Let's keep going. We have Cody Rhodes versus Dominic Mysterio. Another one that you would think is obvious on paper, but it may not be. Hold on. Will says, I feel like just winning it elevates Zelina. But if she wins it and loses, I think that would hurt her more than anything. Like, I don't know. I personally, it elevates her to have the briefcase.
I have a question.
Yes.
On top of that, now if she wins it and doesn't cash in same day as most winners do,
which I hate, by the way.
Yes.
Which I also hate, which I hope they end that. And let's say she tries to cash in. Let's say she cashes in at WrestleMania and then loses. Does that hurt her?
Yes.
Because yes, she's a winner. I'm just looking at it like this. Yes, you're a Money in the Bank winner. Okay, you did something that everybody else didn't do. You didn't cash in the same day like everybody else. You held it, you teased it, you did something that I liked about Carmella's reign as Miss Money in the Bank. If she goes about it like that and maybe loses, I think it wouldn't hurt her as much. I don't think, personally, because you're keeping both champions on their toes.
I can see that.
You're playing with them mentally. I think if she was to win and then lose eventually, I don't think it will hurt as much.
I can see that. Yeah. And she won't cash it. Oh, go ahead. No.
Well, I'm going to respectfully disagree, because if Zelina wins, everybody's going to pop. We already know that. Everybody's going to be over the moon elated that Zelina Vega has finally got her chance at the world title, not knowing when. Now you said what if she waits and cashes in at WrestleMania? Now, if this is the scenario where the women's Money in the Bank winner will cash in and lose, it will hurt her. It will hurt her it will hurt her immensely if she cashes in at WrestleMania, because A, she'll be the first woman to cash in and lose. B, you're cashing in at the biggest show of the year, which is WrestleMania. So that would immensely hurt her. And so that's why I kind of think she's not going to win. And you saying if she goes further on down the line, it still brings in the fact that if she cashes in and loses, she'd be the first one. And she would go down in infamy as being the first woman to cash in. Out of all these other cash-ins that we've had, and it's been 100% success rate, if she was the first one to lose, she's going to go down in history as the first woman to lose a cash. So that either way, I think that's going to hurt her, no matter when it happens.
Yeah. Well, one thing's for sure, she ain't cashing in on the same night if she wins, because there is no women's title match on this pay-per-view, thankfully. So, no, I'm not trying to be shady to the women's championship. I'm saying that it's not gonna be a same day cash in, is why I said that. So, Hold on. Will says I feel like Zelina, if she wins, cashes in on Asuka after Bianca finally gets her rematch. Interesting. And Ray says, plus when people lose Money in the Bank opportunity, the wrestling audience seems hesitant to go back to a wrestler after that. Yeah, I mean,
It's true.
it does hurt. It really does hurt them after they lose the cash in a lot of times, unless you're John Cena.
But to counteract that, was it not Baron Corbin losing the Money in the Bank cash in to where he went to dumbass Corbin?
Yeah, it started. It started
that was one
downward spiral. Yeah,
and it was one of his better characters.
Yeah.
So
this is true.
You know,
It's
it's
true.
interesting.
Now he's on NXT losing to Carmelo Hayes in the main event. All right. Let's keep going. Okay, so Cody Rhodes, Dominic Mysterio. The smart pick would be Cody Rhodes, right? That would be
Obviously.
the absolute like smart pick. But how about
Okay, so I'm feeling it. Mm-hmm. Say it.
I think he knows where I'm going. How about Cody doesn't win this, right? He loses somehow to Dominic Mysterio because of Rhea, right? And Cody somehow gets into the men's Money in the Bank match later on in the evening, if that's how they do the show. I don't know how they're doing it. I'm not sure how they're going to do it. But if Cody and Dominic go on before that men's Money in the Bank match, do not clip this here. Do not be surprised if Cody Rhodes is in the men's Money in the Bank match. I'm just saying. Nonetheless, I think Dominic might win this year. I think Dominic might win. I'm gonna pick Dominic, but I'm whispering it.
That's gonna be one of the clips that I gotta send that to the editor in the back.
Yeah, send it to the editor, B.
Book it.
Book it. Mitchell says Brock is gonna show up, stare down with Cody. Ray's going with Dominic for several reasons. Will says, well, he started Bowman's going after Shinsuke stole his King of the Ring crown. Yeah, that's also true. Okay, V, you were saying?
Yeah, I'm agreeing that they might do Dominic.
It sounds crazy. I know it sounds crazy, but
it actually doesn't sound too crazy at all.
It really doesn't.
It doesn't. I can see Dominic getting the. I can see Ray. You would pick Gilbert over Cody.
Gilbert.
It's funny because it's true.
Yeah.
I could honestly see Dominic getting the brakes beat off of him. and then Brock interfering and costing Cody the match, which will set up Brock and Cody for SummerSlam.
Oh man,
I could definitely see that.
Crazy. The man didn't do anything. Right, I would pick Gilbert over Cody. That's crazy.
But it's not hate for Cody. We all.
Oh no, I'm talking about Ray.
Oh,
Ray specifically. Yeah, I was talking about Ray specifically. No.
Oh, he's sour grapes. Oh, you better believe it.
I don't know.
He is sour grapes. He is sour grape. Oh, you're gonna leave AEW for WWE, huh? Yeah, I hate you. Yeah.
Do you know what? For some reason, my pops is the same way. Like,
really?
Yeah, it's real. Like, Cody
real to me,
traitor and all this other stuff. He just texted me to tell you guys hello. But yeah,
it's still real to me.
Wow. I'm like, man, he just left one job and went to another. But like, still get to watch him every week.
Ray would pick Eugene. All right.
We're not doing.
Shout out to Nick Dimsmore. Ray would pick me over Cody. Oh man, we're not doing that. Oh man, I would pick Eugene over Cody. All right, you guys are all right. Anyways, we got for Dominic. V's going for Dominic. Knuckles, where you at?
You both of you have got Dominic?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got him too. I ain't gonna hold you.
Oh man, I can't believe this. I really can't.
I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm not even gonna hold. It makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense for the reasons I said. You know they're gonna run Brock and Roman back. I mean Brock and Cody back. You know they're gonna run that back. So what other way to insert Brock back into the story but to cost them the match?
True. Cody saw what was coming and he got out of there. That's what happened. You know. Anyway. And he left at the right time. All right. So anyway, because Bonji said, well, Cody did say himself that he would never leave AEW, and then what does he do? He leaves AEW and goes to WWE. Yeah, well, you know, he went back home. Sorry, guys. Ray would pick Sean Stasiak. Planet Stasiak.
Oh my God.
Oh man.
Planet Stasiak is crazy.
Planet Stasiak is crazy. True story. I actually got an autograph from Sean Stasiak back in 2001. That's neither here nor there.
So
At WWF New York. Yes.
It's not the fact that Cody left AEW to discuss
me. Yeah.
Or that it's not the only reason. However, WWE Cody is and always has been corny to me, except for
Stardust. Ray, you trolling us? Except for Stardust is crazy. All right.
Dude is.
All right.
Ray, you booger sugaring it up tonight.
He wanted to do less wrestling and more promos. That's why he went to WWE. Can you blame the guy? He's almost 40. This Ray says that. Okay, we got it.
Did you hear me?
Huh? No, I totally missed that one.
V, did you hear what I said? All right.
All right, guys. All right. For the World Heavyweight Championship, we have Seth freaking Rollins versus Finn Balor. This is an obvious pick for me. I'm fighting through it. I'm going with Seth freaking Rollins to retain the World Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah. Oh my God. Okay. I'm going with Seth as well.
Ray says no, he's not trolling. Stardust was Cody's best work in WWE. He hated Stardust. But all right.
Hold on, wait a minute. Stardust was better than Dashing Cody Rhodes?
No, it was not. It was
not. Well, to him it was. Yo, seriously.
Was a Stardust?
Ray, me and you need to sit down and have a talk. He was handing bags.
Oh, sorry.
He was handing bags to people to put on their heads, and you thought Stardust was entertaining.
Daddy man.
Entertaining.
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 Ray says Stardust was way better than Dash and Cody Rhodes. I'm not doing this Cody Rhodes conversation with you guys tonight. Not tonight. Not at almost 2 hours in. All right, let's keep going here. Rollins. Who guys?
Okay, V. Who's winning the World Heavyweight title match?
Who's winning?
It's gonna be a retention.
Oh my God.
Retention.
Niggas gonna be
retention. Yeah, retention. Right down.
Niggas be retaining. Oh, good shit.
All right, Knuckles, who you got?
I got Seth.
Okay. All right, let's keep going here. All right, the men's Money in the Bank. Ricochet, Shinsuke Nakamura, LA Knight, yeah.
Yeah.
Santos Escobar, Butch, Damian Priest and Logan Paul.
It's the push for me. It's the push for me. Golly.
We love Bush.
Shinsuke Nakamura, Ricochet, LA Knight. Yeah, Butch.
We got Santos Escobar. Should have let VJ Santos Escobar.
Will,
and Logan Paul.
I am screaming. Top of my
Yeah.
Will said stuff that blew.
All of them in the 80s with these series. All right. So I know the internet wants Damian Priest or LA Knight to win. I know. I see everything. I know that's what the internet wants. However, I said this before, and I'm gonna say it here. Logan Paul might actually win this match.
To hell with you.
Listen, there's a reason he was putting his Money in the Bank match. 1 second. Gray says, okay, serious question time, guys. All right, serious question. What makes Cody so special to y'all? This question is for everyone.
The same reason why Matt Cardona is going to be special to us when he comes back to WWE.
Oh.
Mid Cardona.
Mid Cardona.
Mid Cardona.
That man went from Mid Cardona in WWE, went to the Indies and made a name for himself. Now he is almost like something like what the internet trolls would call an indie god.
Yeah, he calls himself the indie god. He is an indie god now. He's the
quotations. Look, read between the lines. Just like we were just talking about. Some of Cody's characters in WWE were crap. Let's be honest. Stardust, crap. Dashing Cody Rhodes, crap. He was Dashing,
no, it wasn't. Dashing was not
compared to what he is now. Crap.
Yeah, of course, but
okay. But let's not sit there and act like Dashing Cody Rhodes was going to main event WrestleMania.
He wasn't.
Or main event any pay-per-view for that matter.
Not even main eventing Sunday Night.
Well, to be fair, Cody did main event pay-per-views when he first started, when he was with Legacy, if you remember.
And that was the most legit he was in his first one with WWE. But that was only because he was in a stable with Randy Orton.
Yeah, who ironically was not in that match, was not in the main event that I recall. The main event match that I recall, they main evented a pay-per-view. It was the first Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. I was there. There goes cheap plug there. And it was DX versus DiBiase and Cody Rhodes. No Randy. Mm-hmm. Randy actually faced John Cena that night.
I remember that.
Early in that night. I think he beat John Cena that night, if I remember correctly.
He did beat John Cena that night.
That card was crazy because it opened up with Undertaker and CM Punk. Undertaker and CM Punk, and in the middle of the show was John Cena and Randy Orton, and the main event was DX versus Legacy. That was a solid show. But anyway, yes, Knuckles, you're right. None of the characters you named after his Legacy work would have main evented WrestleMania. That is true. Is that his fault? No, it's what he was given. And I'll even say this. I think he made the best out of all of those situations. He made Stardust entertaining. He made Dashing Cody Rhodes entertaining with the hair tips and the grooming tips and all that. He made that entertaining. And then putting the bags on.
Not that bad, because some of y'all need
that. Rip me out the plastic. I've been acting brand new. For those that got that,
hope that plastic y'all ripping open is the plastic to like a multi-pack of soap.
Oh wow!
Deodorant.
Whoa!
It's hot. It's hot out here. Okay.
So I don't think. Okay, so to put like a little bow on Ray's question, what makes Cody so special? I think it's the fact that he's been a great talent for so many years, and that the fact that he went out on his own and he bet on himself, and made himself an even bigger star when he came back. I think that's what most like fans respect about him, that he was able to literally start from the bottom. Like he had to literally like grind to get back to where he's at. He literally went and worked the independents just to get his name out there and to be respected by a lot of the the fans out there. And then
which is weird considering who he is, right?
Right.
When it comes to names that people would just know,
Yeah.
for a lot of older wrestling fans, that were connected to Dusty,
Yeah.
would be connected to either of his children
Yeah.
that wrestle, Dustin or Cody. But yeah, Cody has something. It took a while for him to see it, but
Right. He had to figure it out.
he had to figure it out. Cody has something, and I'm glad he's able to figure it out now. And I think it did take him going to the Indies for that to happen.
Ray says, but when Cody went to the Indies, he still wasn't main eventing. He wasn't even main eventing in AEW. Well, that was by design.
Yeah,
he wasn't main eventing main eventing at Woke Culture Wrestling. He wasn't even main eventing or winning. Wait, what? Hold on. He wasn't even main eventing or winning at Ring of Honor. Cody's a mid-card wrestler. All right, so he did main event on the Indies eventually, but he had to work to that. You're not just gonna put Cody Rhodes. The thing is, right? Like, okay, Cody wanted to start from the bottom. He didn't want to go to the Indies and just, I'm a former WWE superstar. Put me in the main event. He didn't go there with that type of mindset, and I think that's where the respect comes in. He wanted to work opening card, mid card, and then eventually get to the main event. And he did main event in Ring of Honor. He won the Ring of Honor World Championship. It was one of the highest drawing final battles that they've had. With Cody Rhodes versus, I think it was Dalton Castle. Well, Dalton Castle beat him for I think Dalton Castle beat him for the Ring of Honor World title. But yeah, like Cody was main eventing on the independents. Remember, especially over here in the Northeast. And as far as AEW is concerned, he wasn't main eventing because people would have been mad that he was main eventing.
Right. He sat there
and put EVP of the company.
He put himself in a title match and said if he lost, he'd never go after the title again. And
Which
he
was
lost.
Stupid. That was stupid. I will agree with that. That was stupid.
But I think it's by design, so he wouldn't be in the title picture like that, because people would think, oh well, he's the EVP, so he could just put himself in the title picture whenever.
Right. Well, and Will basically just said what I was just saying. Yeah, he won world titles on the Indies. That is correct. And he wasn't main eventing in AEW because people were complaining about all the EVPs being in the main event spots. So there's reasons for it. Look, at the end of the day, wrestling is preference, right? If you're not a huge fan of Cody, that's fine. That's okay. It's all right. But I think the reason that the fans have been drawn to him is because of the work ethic and the fact that he has grinded so long to get to where he's at. And I think people respect him for it, and they respect him for going out and betting on himself. I think it's more respect than anything. And that's why he gets this massive reaction when he comes out, and as far as we can tell, again, you never know, but as far as we can tell, he's a good guy, and I don't mean like a baby face. I mean like a genuine, like good person, so I think that's another reason, another layer to Cody. All right. Or Cody. All right, let's keep going here. Yes, Money in the Bank, men's Money in the Bank match. I'm gonna make this quick. I'm going winner Logan Paul. I'm going dark horse. I want LA Knight to win this, but he's not going to. Yeah. This is like literally giving me a headache. Oh man, because I know what they do. Like LA Knight didn't get over because of WWE. He got over because of himself, and WWE hates that. They usually don't go with the person that got themselves over organically. You mentioned Matt Cardona earlier. Matt is another one that got over as Zack Ryder, and they almost like refused to push him because he did it on his own.
Right.
So I just typical WWE would say they're not going to go with the fan favorite here, which would be LA Knight. I think LA Knight is going to get close. It might be in a situation where he's like right there and something happens. But like my heart wants to go tonight, but mine is me. Damian Priest. My brain's telling me Damian Priest.
That's your dark horse.
Yes. Yes, it is. Well, I don't think they care, to be honest with you. I think you're right. Will says if LA Knight doesn't win that briefcase, whoever does will be booed ridiculously.
I agree. The same way that Daniel Bryan wasn't in the Rumble a few years ago.
Yeah, I do agree, but they don't learn their lesson. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and I don't think the company is pushing LA Knight to be a world champion at this moment. I am not saying it's not going to happen. I want it to happen. I think LA Knight or Eli Drake, or whatever you know him as, is incredibly talented. I just don't think WWE is ready yet for it. I want to be wrong. I actually want to be wrong on this, and I want LA Knight to win. But official pick, prediction-wise, Logan Paul, dark horse would be Damian Priest.
But what the hell? Stop the matter of fact.
Because why else is he in the match? Why else is Logan Paul in the match?
For publicity alone.
You don't need a publicity. It's a money in the bank match.
Not Mike.
Oh, wait,
Logan,
wait. Knuckles. Hold on. I forgot. If Cody Rhodes is in the match, Cody Rhodes wins the match. I'm putting that there right now. But my official pick will be Logan Paul, but because Cody's not an official entrant in the match at this moment. So as of this recording, yeah.
V, go ahead. I'm about to.
Knuckles, sorry, V. Knuckles. I don't want it to happen. I don't want Logan Paul to win the match. I'm going with my WWE thinking here. Is think about it. I'm sure WWE doesn't want Logan Paul to lose another match. Logan Paul has literally lost every match he's been in.
Triple H is not high on Logan Paul in the first place.
That's fine. But as long as Vince McMahon is still running the company, Logan Paul will continue to get airtime.
And this just shows how dumb and pathetic Vince McMahon is.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Sorry,
V. I cut you off. Wait, hold that thought, V. LA Knight is a Triple H champion, but he is not the image that Vince McMahon is looking for to represent his company. And Tony Atlas made mention of that on Dark Side of the Ring on Tuesday. I didn't see Dark Side yet, but yeah, that's kind of what I was getting at. Hold on. Vince is pushing for Logan Paul. Triple H wants LA Knight. Yes, this is where we're at here, guys. This is where we're at. V, you were gonna say something before I really interrupted you. Sorry.
So my official pick is gonna be LA Knight.
Yeah.
Because what the fuck? My dark horse.
Sorry.
Wrestling.
If they really want
Royal Family.
If they really wanted to make it spicy.
Oh.
Don't do it.
If they wanted to make it spicy.
Oh my God.
Damian Priest.
That's why I chose him.
Damian Priest is my dark horse, and the only reason why Hey girl.
Oh my
The reason why, the part of the reason why I say that he's my dark horse, because one of two things can happen, right?
Oh, V, I think
Seth,
I
Seth
see where he's going,
can
Leah.
Seth can lose to
yes, yes,
Finn,
yes, 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 yes.
and we get Finn and Punishment Martinez because that's
Oh
what his name
wow.
is.
What in the
That's
Ring
what
of
I know
Honor
him
just
as.
yeah.
Yeah. But
What in the Ring of Honor just happened here? All right.
we had enough TNA today. But
Patricia's wrestling this. All right. Yeah, go ahead.
all
I'm
right,
sorry.
easy,
He was in the group. Come on. Come on.
easy,
Come on.
Yeah.
Easy. Easy.
Whoa!
Oh, I'm gonna get in
Ooh.
trouble. Please continue. Get me out of this.
Hey.
Keep going.
Yeah,
Really?
I'm trying. I'm trying. So yeah, this can go one of two ways. We can go to the whole Finn Balor is bitter situation because if he loses to Seth, which is going to happen, we can see Finn mess up Damien's attempts
Oh,
to cash in, or
come on, V.
if by some chance Finn Balor does win,
Say it.
Mm-hmm.
Say
we
it.
can go ahead and just speed past that breakup
Uh-huh.
and give it to us then.
Uh-huh.
They could do that. I wouldn't be mad. There's only one choice in here that I would be like legitimately irritated that they would go with, and I'm pretty sure they're probably gonna go with it. But
Yeah, it looks like it.
I'm not
Oh,
leading
man.
with my heart. See what that get me. So
Oh,
I'm
man.
gonna go with I'm gonna stay with fucking what's his name? Jesus, Steve?
Yeah.
Yes, LA Knight. I didn't know
Yeah.
what to call him today. Yeah, I'm going with LA Knight for my official pick and Damian Priest being my dark horse.
I like that. All right, one more match. What I presume will be the main event, even though the Money in the Bank match could be the main event. We have the Bloodline, Roman Reigns, Solo Sikoa. Wait, did Knuckles not pick? I'm totally like.
So you just go breeze past me, huh? You're just like, my picks don't matter. Like you got enough to do writing this stuff down. We don't need for you to predict anything. I'm so tired. I can see the cloud floating on. I can see the cloud floating from Mike EQ's head right now. He'd be like, yeah, he got enough to do with writing things down. I'm so fucking sick of him being champion. Like, where's my damn title shot at? Like, I'm tired of him talking. Matter of fact, I got. Mike, can I get some kicks in? I mean, really? Like, honestly, if you want me to, I can. I could just leave. I mean, I could
just corpse. Oh man! Wow!
So I also. Wow!
Like, I was trying to find a way to tell Mike that he skipped over you without saying, "Yo, you skipped over Knuckles."
And I was just like,
oh, man.
Like, yeah, we got one more match to go. Yeah, we got the Bloodline. Wait a minute. Like I literally had Ron Simmons' facial expression. I was like,
oh, yo, water.
I am seconding these picks. I'm going LA Knight and I'm going with Damian Priest as my dark horse. V makes a good point. I think he left out a very key component though. If Finn were to win and Damian Priest wins Money in the Bank, this could be the exiling of Finn Balor and the replacing with JD McDonough.
Mm.
Now, Rolodex, Rollerblocks, Minecraft, Lego. You know how I felt about it.
Oh man. Oh
But
boy.
I see that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you see
definitely that.
how he was on TV, and now we haven't seen him.
Mm-hmm. You're right. Okay.
So I'm going with. Can I finish, Mike? I'm going with Damian Priest as my dark horse. Yes, that's it. Now, as you were, Mike.
Will says, see, here's the thing. I feel at this juncture of his career that LA Knight can go over Seth Rollins and be a transitional. There we go, champion.
No.
Okay. That was easy. All right. Well, Will also says, and Ray, he made that statement in regards to Junkyard Dog, who was a fan favorite, but not like LA Knight. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because he said you can't do the same thing the white man do and keep your job.
Yeah.
So yeah, Tony Atlas did say that.
He did.
He did. In which, well, leaving that alone.
Ray says, I know why Tony Atlas made the statement, but he also said that Vince Sr. was more diverse with his roster and champions in comparison to Vince Jr. He's not a junior, guys. Vince Jr., who mostly had white blonde hair champions. Wait.
I agree. Yeah. See now, yeah.
Oh man.
Drugs, yeah.
All right.
Not the whole name.
All right.
His whole name.
Woo.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
Ooh,
all right.
We just put it live on air. We're live now.
We are live. Hold on. Yes, because Vince, it's funny. They call him a junior, but he's not actually a junior. All right.
Historical German dictator. It's crazy.
Hold on,
you need help.
I was gonna say which one.
Oh man. Vince wouldn't have a problem with Los Angeles Night. It's crazy when it said was
Los.
Oh man.
Thank you. And LA Knight had the line of the night. He said he has one guy who makes YouTube videos for 14-year-old girls and wants to be a
wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't say it. Listen,
I know you didn't.
Listen, if he can say it on national television, I can say it on a podcast.
Yeah. That was crazy. That was crazy.
And that line popped too.
I bet it did.
That line popped the crowd.
I'm sure many people make. All right. I'm not gonna put your line. I hope Vince don't think anybody over 16 wants Logan Paul to win Money in the Bank. He doesn't care what we think. Okay, guys. That's. I thought we realized that 20 years ago. Vince does not care what we think. All right.
And that's why he is the dark horse of professional wrestling. He needs to be. Whoa. Okay.
And wants to call himself a megastar. No. All right.
Yeah, no. Let me shut up because I was about to say something really.
All right, guys. The bloodline. The Solo Sikoa, Roman Reigns versus the Usos. I'm assuming it's the main event. Who knows if it really will be, but I'm assuming it's the main event. I think Roman and Solo go over here to continue this whole story.
Nobody wins when family feuds.
Yes, that's what Jay said back in here.
Steve Harvey.
Yes.
Hmm.
Sean Cole Carter.
Mm. I'm conflicted.
Yeah.
Or maybe high, I don't know. Both. Part of me wants the Usos to win.
Right.
But at the same time, we can bleed this out a little more.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
SummerSlam is next month,
Yes.
essentially. This could officially end at SummerSlam.
Right. Yeah.
This is hard. You know what? I'm gonna ask you this question, Mike, before I say this.
Okay.
You said, was it you that said Solo and Roman?
Yes.
Why do you think that?
So okay. I have a theory that either we're getting somebody else in the bloodline.
Okay. All right.
Okay. I feel like there's gonna be somebody else to maybe help Solo and Reigns in this match. If not in this, if they don't help, I think we're still getting somebody new in this bloodline stable.
Elaborate on who?
There's a lot of family out there, man. The bloodline is deep. There's a lot of family out there. I heard a lot of people saying Tonga. I could see that. He is cousins with Roman, I believe. Cousins? Yeah, they're cousins. I believe they're cousins. I don't know if it's gonna be somebody within that's already in the company, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure who it is. I just think we're getting another bloodline member, and that will be why Roman and Solo win. Either that or the unlikely scenario, Jay swerves his own brother. I don't think it's happening, but that's a theory I saw out there also. I'm not going to take credit for that. But yeah, I saw that theory that this was all a big work and Jay swerves Jimmy. Although I don't see that happening. I don't think that's likely.
That would be anticlimactic.
I think so too. Right. I think so too. I think the most likely scenario is we get another member in the bloodline.
Okay, so we're kind of on the same page because I think that the Usos are gonna win because somebody is going to interfere.
Huh?
But they get caught. So it's like, oh, you're trying to help Roman. Okay, disqualification. Because I think it's gonna be a DQ finish. Personally,
but that would suck on a pay-per-view. I mean, I know they do it, but that would. Oh man,
they would. I think with this one, I think a DQ finish would be okay. I think with this one,
as long as
especially
it's not...
yeah, my bad. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Especially if you bringing somebody in.
Yeah. Ray says, I'm actually hoping the Bloodline storyline ends on Saturday. We are a year and a half deep. We're actually like 3 years
We're
deep.
3 years
Yeah,
deep.
we're about
yeah.
3 years deep.
Yeah, pretty much.
Remember, this bloodline stuff started during the pandemic.
Right. What's this plot twist? Jimmy was the right hand man all along.
It was Agatha all along. Sorry.
That's me.
Only I understood.
Jay,
Only I understood that. Son of a bitch.
There it was. Bonji says if that happens and they drag this bloodline thing another half a year,
I don't think.
I'm gonna.
I don't think it's gonna be for that long. I think we're either gonna get a parent.
A parent.
Mm.
Ooh.
Jacob Fatu.
Rikishi?
Jacob Fatu.
I think we're gonna get a parent.
Rikishi?
And if we're gonna do, I mean, Rikishi would make the most sense. Damn. And this is the only reason why I would say this would be like a DQ type situation because I feel like it should culminate at SummerSlam. You know what? I'm gonna go with the Usos winning.
Okay.
By DQ. So I'm going Usos winning by DQ. But I do agree with you that we do get somebody. I don't know what Jacob Fatu's allegations are.
I'm not sure.
I'm not familiar with who. I'm scared to go. You know what?
I'm not going to.
GLE.
Yeah, I am not. I'm staying far away from that. Mitchell says Rikishi shows up at Money in the Bank. It's possible.
Very possible.
Zilla Fatu? Who's that?
Who is that?
The thing that's another cousin.
It's that bloodline is this bloodline is crazy.
There's so many. It's like Wu-Tang. Yeah. He was accused from it might not be Jacob Fatu. It might not be Jacob.
Care to elaborate?
Please don't.
Oh, it's not violent. Thankfully, it's not violent.
Okay.
But it is accused of taking money and ghosting a non-profit organization.
Yikes.
Yeah.
That's
pulling
tough.
out of a non-profit.
Allegations.
Network of Hope. Oh, these are for children? Okay, see. Nah, bro, I'm sorry.
Oh, man.
You know my hard line. You
Yeah.
not the babies. Oh, yikes. But yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, that's Umaga's son. Zilla is Umaga's son. Okay.
And Umaga lines up with
Umaga and Rikishi are brothers.
Yes.
Right. Okay. So that would be the Usos.
Yeah. So there would be cousins. It's like Wu-Tang. It's like Mad.
All right, Knuckles.
I am going, and I'm gonna put my pen down since it's the last match.
Yeah. And we are getting out of here.
I wore this shirt on purpose. I got the Usos going over, and Roman Reigns takes his first pinfall in 3.5 years.
Y'all keep wanting Roman Reigns to take this pinfall.
I got somebody coming. Wouldn't be surprised if it's Rikishi helping his sons.
Now wait a minute. Rikishi helping his sons. Which ones? Because it's Solo. And that's why I said we're getting a parent.
Hey,
because Jimmy J and Solo are brothers.
Hey,
they sing it. Oh, huh?
Or
oh, okay.
That's
Pushing it.
great. All right, guys. Great. Beautiful, guys.
Cut and
Dynamite.
print.
Cut
Oh,
and
man.
print. Beautiful, guys. Dynamite.
Oh man.
That's legit. V,
Oh,
that is
man.
legit. Listen. I think this is all setting up SummerSlam.
Yes.
I've got the Usos going over. I have got Jay pinning Roman. And I've got Jay and I've got Jay and Roman at SummerSlam. And remember, you guys were talking about this was going to culminate at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
I've got Jay pinning Roman Saturday. And I've got Solo choosing his brothers at SummerSlam. Here's where it's going to pan out. This is where it's going to pan out. I'm going to put my booking hat on,
Okay.
which would also kind of make me change my pick for Money in the Bank. Jay's pinning Roman at Money in the Bank. Jay is beating Roman at SummerSlam. Mr. Money in the Bank is cashing in. So I'm going with, and rumor and innuendo. Again, Fightful and What Culture. This is what I listen to. Apparently, there has been a closed session between the Usos, Solo, and Roman on the potential finish of the match at Money in the Bank. So that means they were sent to an isolated place to go over the finish for this match.
Oh, it sounds like Joe booking. Yeah, I'm listening. Sorry.
So where usually, if a lot of people don't know how this goes on, they rehearse the finishes at
Easy there, no.
Okay. Well, I mean,
go ahead.
They you know what I'm saying. But
Yeah.
for them to come out, for multiple sources to come out and say that the Usos, Solo, and Roman have been sent to an isolated place to go over what's going to go on, that's suspect to me.
Yeah, well.
So that's why I think Roman is going to take this pinfall. And it's going to set up Roman and Jay at SummerSlam. Jay's going to go over. He's going to get cashed in on. And we're going to have...
Whoa!
We're gonna have another champion at SummerSlam, which would also bring in the possibility of Cody Rhodes being in the Money in the Bank. Because if he is, he may win Money in the Bank, and then Jay may beat Roman, and Cody will cash in on Jay, which will complete the entire story.
We're like in shock here. Whoa. Okay. Will says the
One of my
finishes
floods
that
do you
they
want?
discussed for this match were said to be shocking. Is this coming from Melter? All right. But yeah. Okay. Ray says, please God, don't put Cody in the Money in the Bank. Anyway.
Okay. How fitting would it be? How fitting would it be for Cody to lose to Dominic via Brock Lesnar? Okay. All right. Let's put the pieces together.
Some good stuff. I agree, Mitchell. Let's
put it together. Cody and Dominic. Cody loses to Dominic because of Brock Lesnar. Comes back later in the night, gets put in the Money in the gets put in the Money in the Bank. Wins.
Yeah.
So now he's Mr. Money in the Bank.
Yeah. We
still get Brock Lesnar and Cody at SummerSlam. Brock Lesnar wins. Beats the hell out of Cody. only for Cody, a banged up Cody, to cash in at the end of the night and become the champion. Sounds familiar? Sounds familiar? Sounds familiar? Yes, it does. Seth Rollins lost to Randy Orton at WrestleMania. Went on to cash in later on in the night on Roman Reigns to become the champion.
Recall. Yes, I recall that. Wow, Knuckles. I'll be interested to see if like even half of that happens. That is, I like that though. That is out the box. That is, I think that's too far advanced for the WWE.
Yeah, and we don't want to dive too deep and implode, right?
Right.
Nothing is too in depth for a man who was booking and using QR codes on TV. Who would have thought to put QR codes on TV to build a storyline?
It was cool. Ray
I got a number. All of my plugs.
Huh?
A COVID in a can match. Will go take a nap.
COVID in the can is crazy.
Ray wants a very live match with Cody losing never miss. Yo, this is crazy. That's the hate he has for Cody. I don't know, man. Did Cody like pass you doing an autograph sign or something? I don't know.
You treat him like Scar treats Simba.
Yeah,
right. It never returned.
Did he steal your Chick-fil-A sandwich or something?
I guess so. Yeah, like.
No, you might have to see me over that sandwich.
Oh man.
Did he eat your cornbread or something?
Nah, he must have took his Starbucks drink or something. Took his latte. I don't know.
Nah, I might have to while I overeat. Starbucks drinks are expensive.
I know. Right. I know. Trust me.
Ray, did Cody eat your cornbread or something? Man? Golly. Jesus.
Got the last piece of chicken or something. I don't know. You know.
I fight you over that too.
You know, that's Cody Ali. All right. Mitchell said Jericho got it. Oh man. In the same night, Jericho became world champion. Yeah, this happens. This definitely happens. Unforgiven.
This nigga wants Cody to be put in the blender, like.
I know. I don't know. We're gonna talk to Ray when he comes over to this part of town. But hold on. Bonji said, Knuckles, anyone take my cornbread. There's gonna be consequences.
There's a repercussions.
Okay, no, I'm not doing this.
We gotta get out of here. That's money in the bank. We ain't predicted nothing else. We ain't talking about nothing else tonight. That is money in the bank.
We are not quoting life anymore.
Right. Right. All right. Take us home. It is 2 a.m. Eastern time.
We're finished. See you guys next week. No, actually, we won't see you next week.
Show note. Yeah. So you might see us next week, but it won't be on Thursday. It will not be on Thursday. Prior engagements. Won't be able to do the show next week. Well, next Thursday. But stay tuned because we may be able to give you guys something next week, but yeah, Thursday's not happening. I'll be busy. Wrestling stuff. You guys will find out about it later on, but yeah, wrestling stuff.
Description box wherever you're watching or listening. Read. It's fundamental. Please forward and backwards.
Ray is still going.
Enunciate.
Oh man.
I'm
not. Yeah, I put it up so you guys can read it if you want. Ray has a comment. Bon G has a comment about Cody. Everybody wants to talk about Cody tonight. We'll talk more about him at a later date.
We're finished.
We're done. Mitchell, have a good night. Ray, Will, Bon G, John, or Rick, everybody, have a great night. Peace. We'll see y'all next week sometime, maybe, possibly. Good night, everybody.
Allegedly.